Welcome. Today, we're diving into the world of UAE architecture. We'll explore how tradition meets innovation and how the region's unique culture shapes its buildings. From ancient designs to futuristic skylines, let's uncover the stories behind these remarkable structures. Today, we're focusing on understanding architecture in the UAE, both traditional and modern. By the end, we'll be able to spot the key features that define traditional UAE buildings. We'll also compare those with modern designs, noticing what's changed and why. Most importantly, we'll explore how architecture has evolved to meet the needs of the people and the environment over time. This sets the stage for a deeper look at the story buildings tell about culture and progress. Living in the United Arab Emirates today means being surrounded by some of the most spectacular architecture on the planet. From towering skyscrapers that touch the sky to beautifully detailed mosques that draw visitors from all over the world, the buildings here are grand and luxurious. But it wasn't always this way. Today, we're going to explore the story of UAE architecture, how it's evolved from its traditional roots to the modern marvels we see now. Let's talk about Bedouin tents, a traditional form of architecture perfectly suited to the harsh desert environment. These tents were crafted from animal hair, like goat or camel, woven using a special technique called Al-Sadu. The hair was woven into long strips, forming the walls of the tent. Sizes varied, some tents were large, others small, but all offered excellent shelter from the scorching heat and blowing sand by day, and warmth during the cold desert nights. Forts were built to protect the tribes living in the area. In Al Ain, every important family had its own fort, a symbol of power and influence. These forts were square, with a tower at each corner, all connected by sturdy walls. Made from stone, gypsum, and clay, they weren't just practical, they were impressive, standing as a testament to traditional architecture and the strength of the community. Let's look at the Arish, a traditional palm hut built to handle the desert heat. It starts with wooden mangrove poles, which act as strong support beams. Then, palm fronds are woven into screens, tied together with rope to form long mats. These mats make up the walls, usually square or rectangular. The walls are double-layered, offering protection from fierce desert storms. Interestingly, women and children often crafted these huts, sharing stories and songs as they worked, a true blend of function and community. As the UAE grew in size and strength, especially after the Union in 1971, Sheikh Zayed Al Nahyan invested heavily in building homes, schools, and infrastructure. With this influx of resources, the architecture began to transform dramatically. New, impressive structures started to rise, including many skyscrapers designed to accommodate the growing population. Today, these towering buildings define the skylines of each emirate, a powerful symbol of progress and ambition. This slide shows how architecture evolved alongside the nation's rapid development. Let's talk about the Burj Khalifa, the crown jewel of Dubai. Standing at an incredible 828 meters, it's 3 times taller than the Eiffel Tower and almost twice the height of the Empire State Building. With 163 stories, 57 elevators, and 8 escalators, it's a marvel of engineering. Construction took 6 years, from 2004 to 2010, using concrete, steel, and glass. At night, its exterior comes alive with programmable strobe lights that create dazzling patterns along the tower. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque stands as the largest mosque in the UAE and the 3rd largest in the world, after Mecca and Medina. Construction began in 1996 and took 11 years to complete, opening its doors for worship in 2007. Named after Sheikh Zayed, the founding father of the UAE, the mosque is not only a place of worship, but also a tribute to his legacy. Visitors come to admire its stunning architecture and intricate design, as well as to pay their respects at his resting place nearby. The Burj Al Arab is a marvel that took 5 years to complete, starting in 1994. First, they spent 2 years creating the island it stands on, then 3 years building the hotel itself. Its interiors are lavishly decorated with nearly 1,800 square meters of 24-karat gold leaf, giving it that unmistakable glow. Designed by architect Tom Wright, the building's shape mimics a ship's sail. It's the only skyscraper built on an artificial island, purposely placed so its shadow never darkens the beach. And here's a fun fact, it even houses a turtle hospital that cares for injured sea turtles. Did you know the roof of the Louvre Abu Dhabi was designed with holes to let sunlight stream through as the sun moves across the sky? It's inspired by traditional palm roofing found in huts across the UAE, blending heritage with modern design. This stunning museum, created by French architect Jean Nouvel, opened in 2017 as a collaboration between the UAE and France. The dome itself weighs 7.5 million kilograms and features 8 layers of metal, with star patterns that add a celestial touch. One star alone spans 13 meters across. Now that we've explored how UAE architecture has evolved, it's your turn to get creative. Using what you've learned about traditional and modern buildings, try designing your own structure for the UAE. Think about why those changes happened and how your design fits into that story. The activity sheet will guide you through it. Have fun imagining the future of architecture. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.